But there's two main goals for the DLMM. You're in a sense swapping, but you're not. But as the price moves from bin to bin, your assets are being changed from one to the other, okay? And you're getting a fee on that. It doesn't automatically rebalance. There's two ways to profit, okay? You achieve a positive return from divergent loss or a positive return from fees. Now, before we continue with more on those goals, we're going to talk about impermanent, also known as divergent loss. Okay, this is guaranteed to happen. As soon as you put liquidity into a pool and the first swap that hits, you're going to experience impermanent, aka divergent loss. What it means is the price of these tokens has diverged from the original, your entry point. It's moved. Okay, this could be a loss for you, and your goal is to overcome these losses mostly by fees. That's what you're trying to do. It's guaranteed to happen. Don't let it scare you, but be aware that just because you deposit liquidity and you pull out after some time, you may end up with less. Okay, you're hoping your fees offset those and put you into a profit. Here's a visual representation of what I'm talking about here. So we have this pool, Sol Uranus. This is where I entered. I went in two-sided. I did a pure spot. This is where I started at this price point, 0.0933. The price went down. Some of my Sol got turned into Uranus. This red line is where I entered. Now it's here. I have a negative divergent loss here. You also hear it called impermanent loss because it's not a permanent loss until you withdraw. If you were to withdraw at this point, you make those impermanent losses permanent. So this is made by GeekLad, and I'm actually going to pop up a QR code for this because it's a very long URL. But this is a DLMM position simulator, okay? And it'll help you see what the impermanent loss looks like. So first, we're going to pick a bin step. Okay, let's just pick a 20. And then we're going to use spot. The minimum price, let's just say 140. And the maximum is 143. Okay, base token amount, we'll say 100. The quote token amount, we'll say 1. Initial price, we'll say 141. And let's go ahead and put it 100 here, see if that helps. It didn't. All right, we can see it's kind of imbalanced here, but what we do here is if we slide this up or down, we can kind of see the position value change, our profit and loss on that. If we go up, we'll see it's going up here. This is kind of like defining the initial price here. We see up, we're up, we're in profit. If we went down, we can see just how much of that loss is. It doesn't account for any fees here. It's just kind of giving you that visual representation of what impermanent loss looks like. Generally speaking, if the price is above your entry point, you're probably in profit, unless of course the price of Sol dumped on you. All right, so positive return from fees. What you're looking for is the three main things that you're looking for in order to win here is volume. Volume is king. If you're not getting volume on a pair, don't go into it. You're not going to do very well here. But liquidity depth is very important. If you get into a pool all by yourself and you put $50 into that pool, and so that pool has a maximum TVL of $50, Jupiter's not going to send any trades your way, okay? So find a pool that's got some TVL, you share with others, you make your pool more attractive. Volatility, that up and down, the more volatility there is, the more dynamic fees there are, that can help you. It's not always what you want. Kind of depends on what you're going after. If you're going after memes or stuff like that, some volatility is good. The downside to extremely volatile means that it could dump on you very quickly and you could lose money and you may or may not earn enough fees to offset that. If it's extremely volatile, that dynamic fee is going to go way up and can help offset that. It is possible, I have done it many times, to achieve a profit even whenever my position is well below my entry point. I've earned so much in fees that it offset all of that and I still won. Okay. All right. Now here's the dream of every LPer out there is the positive divergent loss, and it's basically you went out of range. All of your tokens were converted into the other token. Like in this one, this pool was called Prophecy Soul. I don't care about prophecy. I care about soul. All the prophecy was converted into soul. And now I have a nice W. I've also earned some fees along the way. This doesn't always happen, but when it does, it's a beautiful thing. Take that win and move on. Okay, one point that I want to point out to you guys is the pool versus position. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like here in a bit. But when you're in a DLMM pool, that all the liquidity together, okay? You don't own the pool. You create a position within the pool. That is your liquidity, okay? Pools once created, they can never be destroyed. They will exist forever and ever. Positions, they are created only when you deposit, and whenever you withdraw and close, then the position is destroyed. It's just an important distinction to remember.